Welcome to the energy of the Sturgeon Moon. Before we begin, choose a piece of Labradorite to act as your anchor and guide throughout this journey. Now take a moment to really look at your crystal. Turning it slowly in your hand, you may notice at first it appears dark, gray, perhaps even ordinary. And then the light catches it, a flash of color, a shimmer that was there all along, just waiting for you to see it from a different angle. Labradorite reminds us that just because something cannot immediately be seen does not mean it isn't there. Your intuition is just like that, always present, sometimes obvious, sometimes hidden beneath fear, distraction, and the noise of everyday life. Beneath the light of the Sturgeon Moon, we are going to become quiet enough to notice what has been there all along. Deep in the depths lies an ancient creature. It moves through deep water beneath the surface where our eyes cannot easily follow. Just like the sturgeon, our deepest knowing rarely lives at the noisy surface of the mind. It lives underneath, beneath the lists, beneath the opinions. There is another voice. Gently place your Labradorite against your third eye, or simply hold it comfortably in your hand and close your eyes. Find a comfortable position and allow your body to become still. Now take a breath in through your nose and release it gently through your mouth. Again, breathing in and slowly letting go. Feel your shoulders soften. Relax your jaw and let your hands become heavy. Allow the muscles around your eyes to soften. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to figure out. For the next few moments, your only job is to notice. Take another slow breath and allow yourself to descend beneath the surface. Imagine yourself standing beside an ancient lake. The night is still. The moon hangs above you, bright and luminous, casting a silver pathway across the surface of the water. Notice how the moonlight moves, how it shimmers, how the water changes its reflection with every tiny movement. Begin walking slowly towards the water. Feel the coolness beneath your feet and imagine yourself entering. There is no fear, the water welcomes you. You remain completely safe as you slowly move beneath the surface. And then something curious happens. Instead of needing to hold your breath, you discover that you can breathe easily here. This is your inner world, a place belonging entirely to you. With every breath, allow yourself to drift a little deeper, away from the surface, away from the noise, away from everything demanding your attention. Deeper and quieter, until you reach a place where everything becomes wonderfully still. Imagine now that somewhere within this deep water there is a soft glow. You begin moving towards it. You do not know exactly where it will lead, and yet something within you knows the direction. Notice that. You don't need a map. You don't need someone else to tell you where to go. You simply know to follow the light. And as you move closer, notice that the glow resembles the flash inside of the Labradorite. Blue, green, gold. Perhaps colors unique just to you. Let the light guide you until you arrive at the quiet place beneath the water. Here there is nothing you need to accomplish. Simply become still and listen. Your intuition may speak through words, it may speak through images, a memory, a sensation, a sudden understanding. Or perhaps there is only silence. Silence is allowed too. You are not here to force an answer. You are teaching yourself to slow down and listen. Now bring to mind something in your life that you've been thinking a lot about lately. Nothing overwhelming, simply something you would appreciate a little clarity on. Notice the first thoughts that arise. You may hear several voices. One might say, "But what if?" Another might tell you what you should do. Another may worry about something someone else will think. You don't need to push any of them away. Simply notice. And then ask yourself, does this feel grounded and supportive? Or does it feel heavy, fearful, or dismissive of what you know to be true? Notice how your body responds. Fear often wants an answer immediately. It circles, it argues, it predicts, it demands certainty. Intuition can feel very different. Sometimes it's simply a quiet pull, a subtle opening, a calm sense of yes. Or a simple knowing that something isn't right for you. You don't need to make any decisions here. We are simply learning your internal language. The more you notice the difference, the easier it becomes to recognize. Now imagine the colorful light before you becoming brighter. Allow it to take whatever form your subconscious chooses. Perhaps it remains a light. Perhaps it remains flashes of blue, gold, green, or perhaps it becomes a doorway, a symbol, an animal, a person, a version of yourself. Or something completely unexpected. Don't try to create it perfectly. Allow the first thing that arrives to be enough. This represents your inner knowing, a part of you that notices before your conscious mind understands. The part that has quietly been collecting information from your experiences, senses, your memories, and your body. Move closer and ask, what would you like me to notice? Then become quiet. You do not need a dramatic answer. Perhaps you received a word, a color, an image, a feeling. Perhaps nothing seems to happen at all. Trust that listening itself is the practice. Now ask, what have I already known or doubted? And allow yourself to listen. And finally ask, what would trusting myself look like right now? Allow whatever comes to come. Now bring your awareness back to the piece of Labradorite. Feel its weight, its temperature, its texture. Imagine that luminous flash within the stone, glowing as the light hits the surface. From this moment forward, Labradorite can become an anchor for this state. Whenever you hold it, turn it towards the light. And watch those hidden colors appear. Let it remind your subconscious. Look again. Listen beneath the noise. There be more beneath the surface. Take a slow breath and repeat silently, I trust my inner knowing. And once more, I trust my inner knowing. Remind yourself, I have a strong intuition, and I allow it to guide me. It is now time to slowly begin your journey back. Imagine yourself gently rising through the water. There is no rush. And as you move upwards towards the surface, bring the wisdom of the deeper water with you. You do not have to leave your intuition behind. It belongs to you in conversations, in decisions, in relationships, in tiny moments when something inside you whispers, pay attention. Take another deep breath. And gently break the surface of the water and begin bringing your awareness back into your physical body. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice your hands, your feet, your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. And before opening your eyes, take one final slow breath. Remember, you do not need to chase your intuition. You do not need to force signs or demand answers. Your practice is simply to become quiet enough to notice. Over the coming days, pay attention to the small nudges. The thought that appears unexpectedly, the gentle pull towards something, a subtle feeling that asks you to look again. Write them down, become curious. You are learning your own internal language, and every time you listen with discernment, you teach your subconscious. Your voice is worth hearing. Now take one final breath, and when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Remember to trust your inner knowing because you deserve it.